Welcome, crypto fam, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. I'll be providing all the necessary updates from the Abu Dhabi Bitcoin conference. Big news going down today, including publicly traded marathon buys 11,774 Bitcoin for 1.1 billion. And the most bullish price target I heard from the event is $400 million per coin. I'll be breaking that for you as well. Vancouver mayor proposes Bitcoin adoption to fight inflation. We also have Riot Platforms stacking the biddy like it ain't no thing. CZ says it's inevitable for China to build a Bitcoin reserve. Can you say game theory in full effect? We'll also be discussing quant analyst PlanB outlines the Bitcoin December price target, which will melt faces. We'll also be discussing Eric Trump. President Trump's son predicts Bitcoin will hit $1 million while he praises the scarcity. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. All this, plus so much more in today's show. Welcome, everyone, to #1 Daily Bitcoin Pod. What's crack-a-lackin'? So much good news, I don't know where to begin. But good to have everyone here. Also, special Christmas celebration music video going down a little later. So I'm very ecstatic to share the latest from Chandy 10 Music, a Christmas jammy jam for the broskies. Pump it up. Let's go. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. There she is, Chandy. It's a buying opportunity with the Black Rock, with the dump. Yeah, this is a correction. Long overdue, honestly, with running up from the 60s to hitting 104,000. So this is very healthy. That way, the next leg up will melt faces. Why not? Good to have you here, Steve. Welcome, everyone. Join the live stream. We're live and in the flesh on X, Rumble, and YouTube. Let me know if you can see and hear me clearly. Right now, the power was going in and out earlier before I went live, so hopefully we're good. But please let me know in the comments, family. I'm going to go ahead and pin the stream at the top of the profile. That way you guys can easily find it, repost it, and all that fun stuff. So it's officially pinned. You'll notice it there at the top of the X profile. So thank you guys in advance. Anyone repost and comment in the live stream, it does help out tremendously with the algo. Shout out Adam Taylor, the latest with JV. It's time for a pump. You know, every time we go live, we'll flip back in the green before you know it. That's how we roll. Yeah, I'd say that again. That's at least one order of magnitude from what he was saying before. So we have Mark Moss predicting a $400 million biddy by 2050. So the question becomes, gentlemen and ladies, can you hodl for the next, 15 years? 20 years? Whatever it is. 25 years? Are you capable of hodling for the next 26 years? 2 biddies. You're a billionaire if this target actually happens. Now, what if he undershoots the target? What if the target goes straight to 1 billion? All I'm saying is we have no idea how high Bitcoin can climb because this is unprecedented, perfect money. We've never seen it before. We've never had a money with a finite limited supply. You know what I mean? For the first time in history, we have a form of money which is immutable, impregnable, unconfiscatable. So sky's the limit. JV, I'm working on doing deliveries, watching the greatest show on the tube. Love you, brother. Right back at you, DNA Noonan. I know that's officially the most bullish target I saw from the conference. Now it's making me look like, I feel embarrassed sharing my target. I'm an embarrassment to the entire crypto community. 1.1 million. What was I thinking? And this was my bull scenario. So Eric Trump says 1 million. We're going to be breaking that down. All the headlines, all the important news from the event in case you guys missed it. It's going to be a fun show here today. Pump the likes to pump the stream. And let's freaking get it.
Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating. I waited all day, maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Welcome everyone to the live stream. Why are you rocking the camo, JV? Because it's hunting season. I'm hunting bears. So watch out now, Peter Shifty. JV, stop being so bear. I know, Shelton. What's up with JV? But we all got to make fun of the Oracle. She's the most bearish out of us all. 1 million, what was she thinking? What was she really thinking? Yeah, so the strategic reserve for the United States changes the game. All of our previous models get destroyed. We got to rip up all the targets. We got to be more bullish in here. El Salvador found a new huge gold mine, 3 billion, allegedly 3 billion. I'm sorry, correction, was it trillion? I think they said trillion. Jesus. I think 3 trillion. Correct me if I'm wrong. A huge untapped gold supply. So what if the governments start selling all of the gold and just stack the Bitcoin? The gold will become worthless alongside Peter Shifty. And Bitcoiners, we all rejoice at the Bitcoin Citadel. How about that? It's going up forever, Laura. Hi, broski. Nice dip, though. Just swap sheep for the biddy. Smart move there, Fugazi. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, my goodness. $1 trillion. I mean, yeah, the entire market cap right now of cryptos, maybe $3.5 trillion in that ballpark. Entire gold market cap, I think, is 17 plus trillion. Bitcoin's only 2 trillion. So we have so much growth potential from here. Thank you for the clarification. 3 trillion. Bukele is sitting on 3 trillion worth of unmined gold. Where do you think all that gold's going to go? Traded for the biddy. Pretty low biddy going up. Just saying. Anyways, fam, welcome everyone to the live stream. I am live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. So much bullish news in the market. We have no time to waste, so let's get right into it, shall we? If you're new to the channel, very important to smash the likes. Go ahead and subscribe, then hit the bell icon. Turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. Today is pod episode 1844. I'm your host, JV. It's December 10th, 2024. Big event going down right now in Abu Dhabi. Lots of news. Eric Trump calling for Bitcoin at 1 million. The Trump administration doubling down on these predictions. We have this dude just predicted $400 million Bitcoin by the year 2050. So, how'll be thy name, ladies and gents? But anyways, let's kick it off with our market watch as we do each and every day. Let's check out Coin360. Looks like Nipinator is giving us the buy signal. BTFD, stack them biddies. Just saying. You can see the entire market correcting and in the red. Bitcoin down a modest 3%. Ether down 7%. Cardano down 15%. DOT down 17%. Just carnage across the markets. And checking out CoinMarketCap.com. The current crypto market cap sits at $3.36 trillion. How do you like that? And the Bitcoin market cap is at $1.883 trillion. 360 billion worth of volume past 24 hours, meaning the volume is quite up 62% of the day. Bitcoin DOM, 56.2% with the Ether DOM, 12.8%. Checking out top 100. Crypto gainers past 24 hours. BGB, Mantra, and Leo. And virtually everything else correcting and in the red and getting wrecked. And checking out the crypto bubbles, we get a visual perspective on the day. Every single thing virtually in the blood red. Not a good look. And zooming out on the monthly, it flips. Virtually everything in the green, still up several hundreds of percent. And checking out the crypto greed and fear index. We're currently rated at 78. Extreme greed, same as yesterday. Last week at 76 and last month at 78. And extreme greed. And checking out the time chain calendar. We have 175,886 blocks until the next halving in 2028. We're currently on block number 874,114. You can currently exchange $1, aka Monopoly Tulip Mania, for 1,021 sats. So stack them sats and put away the gats. Peace and love. Bitcoin perpetuates peace and love. I bet you that healthcare shooter was a fiat stacker. I can pretty much almost guarantee you was not a Bitcoiner. In fact, I can almost guarantee you he was a no-coiner. So watch out for those no-coiners. Put the gats down. Pick up the sats. That's all I got to say. Can I get a amen? Can I get a gong strike, JV? I got you, big dog. We moonbound, and that's only a pit stop. JV Live with the best daily Bitcoin pod. Thank you, Chandy. Just reposted. Very excited to share the brand new Christmas music video with the CNA fam a little later. If you guys can't wait, it's already up on Chandy's channel, Chandy10-Music. Feel free to peep it. Make sure to comment her video and let us know what you think. We'll be premiering it later on our stream. Shout out Shortcoin. Bitcoin will pump it up as we always do. Was there ever any doubt, gentlemen? Was there ever any doubt? Did you need the Trump team and the Trump family to tell you Bitcoin was going to 1 million before you believed it? I've been telling you it's going to 1 million since 2017. Actually, I created the channel in 2018, so let me be real, 2018. But you already know 1.1 mil in play, and I may be a little too bearish. I mean, that's what I wanted to hear, says Julios. One day each sat is going to be worth $1. By that day, we're going to be $100 million per Bitcoin. Once a sat is equivalent to $1, as there is 100 million Satoshis enter 1 Bitcoin. So basic math, pretty lit, right? Yeah, I heard, I didn't verify the news, but right before I went live, it popped up on my feed that Microsoft denied putting the Bitcoin, adopting the Bitcoin. Can someone confirm that? Because I don't like to share something unless I confirm it from multiple sources. But I did see on my timeline that Microsoft said no. So if you guys can verify that, let me know. That's what I wanted to hear. It's been a bearish day. Boo, boo, boo. Great buying opportunity. Great buying opportunity. A great opportunity to stack the sats. 95,000 per Satoshi. 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 Yeah, man. Anyways, welcome everyone joining us. $1 per sat. I can dig it. I dig it, Golden Eagle. I repeat, the Eagle has landed. The Eagle has landed. Repost the stream. The Eagle has landed. Crypto Dan knows his ish. A leverage long buyer, and his biddies are soon parted, says Grant Noakes. Welcome to the stream. Want to sound like a pain in the ass, but have you made up your mind on who the next mods are going to be? It's going to be DNA, and it's going to be Greg. You two are the chosen ones. I just got to get around to doing it. So have a little patience. You're next. DNA, you earned it. And Greg, you earned it. So I appreciate you guys. Next mods. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I also have a live poll up in the YouTube and the chat. When $1 million BTC? Will it be this cycle? Whether it's, next year or anytime during this cycle? Or will it be the 2028 to 2032 cycle? Or will it be the 2032 to 2036 cycle as we enter the 36 chambers? Wu-Tang, Bitcoin. That's all I'm saying. That's what they say. Watch what they do. Amen. Amen. No traditional U.S. company would front run the government. Front run the government. What a beautiful thing. I like to assume every single one of you here is front running the U.S. government, China, Russia, as the hash wars play out. Everyone buying billions in the price. It's crazy. Again, I'm going to be sharing stories of, Marathon just bought another billion. Another Riot just bought like $1 billion. Michael Saylor just announced purchasing more than $1 billion. It's insanity how that works. Bummer about the Microsoft. I don't know what they're thinking. It'll probably be in the headlines tomorrow, and I'll have actually details. I didn't get to listen to the shareholder meeting. I just saw a random update. Someone's like, Microsoft said no. I don't even know if it's accurate. That's why I'm asking if you guys can verify it while I'm live here. But tomorrow, it'll be a big story, and I'll share all the juicy details of why they said this or that and all that kind of stuff. I say it touches 1.1 million before the bull run next cycle. It will never go below 1 million. I'm with you, Dankness. Appreciate the bullishness. Respect, brother. I pray you're right. 1.1 million in play. But I like Max Kaiser's target even better. Keep it 100. 1.1 million plus 1.1 million is 2.2 million. And that's what Max says, so be it. He's the high priest. You know what I mean? If Max says 2.2 million, I'm banking on it. Send it. Yep, it's impossible for us to retrace back in the 60s. I already deleted the 60G's track from the Roadcaster. It cannot happen, gentlemen. Does anyone know a good Bitcoin ticker for the desktop? Yes, just go to Amazon and type in Bitcoin ticker. I have one on my desktop right here. It's itty bitty. It's this big, and you can program it. It's pretty cool on your phone. It has Wi-Fi. And you can just look at the Bitcoin price digitally all day. It even shows like the chart, the graph. I think it costs maybe $50, and it's a great Christmas gift. If you have any family in crypto, I think a Bitcoin ticker clock is a fantastic gift. I think one of these Bukele caps is a fantastic gift. You can cop one from bitcoincaps.net. Sergio always hooks it up. Great gets Christmas stocking stuffers there. 60 G's was a banger. It definitely was one of the best. One of the most long-lived. We were in the 60s all year. It was pretty wild. But anyways, welcome everyone joining us. We're going to be pulling up some of the live charts. So much good news to share with the fam here today. Be sure to pump the likes, to pump the stream. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'm here every day. Bitcoin's at a discount right now. Take advantage of it. $3,000 discount on the day. It's like Black Friday all over again. Christmas special. Thank you, Santa. Thank you, Rudolph the Red Nose. Much appreciated. Now we're going to give the Nipster the Red Nose. Nipster the Red Nose. Nippinator. Maybe Chandy make a track about it. Nipsey the Red Nose Nippinator. Toot toot. I don't know how this song even goes. I got to study up on that. Thank you, JV. That's my husband is getting. Maybe I start mining. Ooh, yeah. Why not? Start mining the biddy. Where is Sergio? I need to have a conversation with you, bud. Reach out to him on X. That's how I communicate with him. So that'd be the way to do it. Max be making 220,000. Yeah, he 10x'd his target for good reason. It's because of what's happening with Bitcoin demonetizing gold. That's the main reason. And second, the United States adopting a strategic Bitcoin reserve. When you have the Trump family telling you to your face, Bitcoin, I believe Bitcoin's going to hit $1 million. It's going to happen. When you have the entire Trump family telling you this, done deal. Done deal. Do you think the Biden family would ever say that? Imagine, hi, I'm Joe Biden. Or I'm Hunter, and Bitcoin's going to $1 million. No, to the contrary. Hunter Biden would be like, the dollar's so strong. The dollar's never been stronger. Bitcoin is for criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance.
Bitcoin, etc. You pointed out the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering.
So you already know it couldn't be more lit over the next 4 years. You have the president, you have the POTUS of the free world telling you Bitcoin's going to $1 million. It's going to $1 million. That means it's going to happen. Open your ears. Get out of the slumber. Wake the fuck up. Bitcoin is going to 1.1 million. Can I get a gong strike for that one? Please. You don't want to see lit, JV. I'm like a ninja. I just attack so fast, my hand speed can't be captured on camera. That's just a little sample of what I'm capable of. So watch out, lizard folk. I'm coming for you. It's hunting season. Anyways, let's dive into today's technical analysis. Check out some of the live charts, just what's crack-a-lacking in the crypto hood right now. Oh yeah, big news as well. Let me share this with you and we'll dive into the live charts. Tether's USDT approved as accepted virtual asset in Abu Dhabi. That's right. The Abu Dhabi Global Markets Financial Services Regulatory Authority has officially recognized the Tether USDT stablecoin as an accepted virtual asset. Congratulations, Tether. USDT. With the approval, licensed financial service providers within the ADGM can offer services related to the USDT to facilitate the integration into the regulated financial ecosystems. The recognition covers USDT issued on multiple blockchains, including Ether, Solana, Avalanche, and aligns with the United Arab Emirates strategy to become the global hub for the digital finance. Notice everyone wants to become the digital hub for Bitcoin. You're damn straight. It's called game theory. It's called the hash wars. Game on. With a market cap exceeding 138 billion, USDT's inclusion as the AVA strengthens its position as the largest stablecoin in the sector by far. Now, ADGM's decision reflects the increased role of stablecoins, bridging the gap between traditional finance and the digital asset markets. And by integrating USDT into the framework, the ADGM could strengthen its position as a financial hub for innovation and support its own economic diversification in the UAE. Although the stables have integrated with traditional finance through controlled regulatory actions, some regulators have raised concerns about the integration. And according to the United States Financial Services Oversight Council, stablecoins present risks to financial stability due to their lack of solid risk management standards in line with the council's perspective, yada, 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 yada. Tether injects over $5 billion into the crypto market. Bring it. In November, Tether went on a minting spree, literally injected $5 billion into the market within 72 hours, spurring discussions about the influence of the crypto market. And according to Spot On Chain, a blockchain analytics platform, detailed the timeline of the issuance events. The first $1 billion was minted on November 6th, coincided with Bitcoin climbing to a record high of 76.2, and that was back in November. The current all-time high clearly was reached on December 4th, 6 days ago at 104, which is current price discovery, gentlemen. The minting event launched Tether's market cap to 124 billion early November, soaring to 132 billion by the 26th, before finally landing at around 138 billion as of today, December 10th. Let's freaking go. And some big news before I look into the live charts. Publicly traded Marathon buys an additional 11,774 Bitcoin for 1.1 billion. MicroStrategies has made a multi-billion-dollar purchase, which we covered in yesterday's pod. And also, a very bullish prediction I want to share with you. There's the Trumpster right there. Eric Trump believes Bitcoin will hit 1 million. Stick around, folks. That's our feature story of the day. I actually want to share with you this guy. Holy moly. Mark Moss predicts 1 Bitcoin will be worth $400 million per coin by 2050. Here, I thought I was bullish a few days ago. Now I realize I'm the perma bear with only a 1.1 million prediction. But then again, this is by the year 2050, so it's actually very realistic. In my humble opinion, especially with what we believe is going to happen with Bitcoin conquering the world. So you already know. And let's pull up some of the live charts. Anything is possible. Bitcoin literally has no top. There's a $17 trillion gold market, which Bitcoin is demonetizing in real time right now. And then what happens when everyone trades their gold for Bitcoin? Gold goes down, Bitcoin continues to moon as we've been doing for the past 16-year bull cycle. You feel me? Right now, you're looking at the live chart via TradingView, via Coinbase. A lot of targets you can see here. This is the 1 hour via Coinbase. And we do have a 102,000 target, which will take us close back to price discovery. So 102, let's go. And zooming out, we'll check out the 4 hour. And we'll scale out from here, fam. We also have a target on the 4 hour sitting pretty. Bullish pennant at 108,000, which will take us to price discovery. 108 in play. Can happen any moment. You just never know. Pretty little bitty going up. And checking out the 1 day. Obviously, past couple of days have been corrective, but prior to that, we were continuing to ascend. We did recapture 102 the other day. And again, we're currently sitting at around 95, a great BTFD opportunity to stack the sats at a discount. Purchase some sats for yourself for Christmas. Why not? And checking out the 1 week. We did just recently have the highest weekly close in Bitcoin history since the inception of the Genesis block. And right now we have $124,000 bullish cup and handle target in play, which will melt the faces of the bears. Did I say it was hunting season? Fam, it's hunting season. And zooming out from the weekly, I'm hunting wabbit. What would Elmer Fudd do? Hunt the rabbit. But anyways, we're hunting bears this season. And as you can see, the Moonvember candle is so crazy how much we rose, the biggest rise in Bitcoin history in a single month as far as fiat terms. We went up roughly 30,000, practically $1,000 gain per day on average, which is mind-boggling. And y'all ain't seen nothing yet because the pretty little bitty going up. Welcome, everybody. Pump the likes and pump the stream. We live in the Bitcoin dream. It's hunting season. All the kitties and pups loved them, and they shouted out with glee. Nippinator indicator, you'll go down in history. You nailed it, Chandy. That's what we're looking for. Nipsey, the red-nosed Nippinator. I'm digging it. I like those lyrics already. Whoa. I repeat, the eagle has landed. The eagle. It's landed. Done deal. Take that, Brandon. I hope we can recover. Otherwise, wave 4. Send her. Send it now. I'm sick of the wait. We've been waiting a lifetime, it feels. You guys excited for the Christmas video? It's very, very awesome. Can't wait to share it. Yeah, good stuff. I hope we recover. Otherwise, wave 4. Wave 4 November pump was fun here. It was. We had some historic streams, that's for sure. We went right through the 70s, right through the 80s, right through the 90s. And again, December 4th, 6 days ago, we finally smashed the hundo. And not only did we smash it, we hit 104,000 again. Current price discovery, fam. Okay, to the fam, if I set up a Discord about the financial intelligence, would any of y'all be interested in joining the opulent order? The opulent order. Right on. Opulence. That's one of my words I started using a long time ago. Good word, by the way. It's like good health, wealth, and prosperity, like all rolled in one. We used to say that back many moons ago when my son would take a nap, the eagle has landed. Exactly. The eagle has landed.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay. What's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
There you have it, directly from the Giga Chad. How many of you watched the interview with Dave Portnoy? Sailor came, visited him in his office. I posted the entire interview on my X account yesterday, and I watched it, maybe 20 minutes. It's hilarious. At the end, Dave says, I think I was just red pilled. He could have said orange pilled, but he says I was just red pilled by Michael. And, you know, Portnoy's, I think he was hinting that he's worth 100 million. He may be worth a lot more, but let's just say it's 100 million. And he's thinking of putting 10 million back into Bitcoin. He initially had a big position and was stupid enough to sell it because he has cabbage hands. And so now he's thinking about getting back in. So shout out to Cabbage Hands, Portnoy over there. It's going up forever, Laura. Precisely. Owen, you nailed it. There is no second best. There he is. Shout out Greg. Ahoy to the pirate crew. Sailing through the sell-off gale. Hold tight. Hold thy biddy. But anyways, fam, keep the comments flowing. Still got a lot to share. Very bullish episode of Crypto News Alerts here. Let's continue with our next story of the day. Now that we got the TA out of the way, eh? Next headline. Check this out. Vancouver for the win. Their mayor proposes Bitcoin adoption to fight the inflation. Shout out to the Canadians, eh? Where's my Canada fam? Vancouver, Canada. Mayor Ken Sim is urging the city council to explore the integration of the biddy into municipal financial strategies, emphasizing the crypto's potential to bolster financial stability amid the volatile fiat markets. And for the council meeting December 11th, tomorrow, a divine day on the 11th, Sim had prepared to introduce a motion titled Preserving of the City's Purchasing Power Through the Diversification of Financial Reserves, Becoming a Bitcoin-Friendly City. He argued the biddy has built a solid reputation over its 16-year history and could serve as a safeguard against inflation and currency devaluation. How many times did the lamestream announce the biddy dead? At least 10,000 times, but now they're coming around. Ironic, eh? The initiative aligns with Sim's history of supporting the crypto adoption. Back in 2022, he accepted crypto donations during his mayoral campaign, signaling his openness to leveraging the digital assets for the public benefit. Additionally, he noted the several central state and city governments that have benefited from adopting the biddy and other cryptos in various capacities. Examples included Zug and Lugano over in Switzerland, the South Korean capital Seoul, and El Salvador, Pennsylvania, and several African villages. Now, according to Sim, recent inflationary pressures on centralized fiat systems negatively impact the city's purchasing power. He recommended diversifying the city's financial reserve to include the biddy and to make Vancouver a Bitcoin-friendly city. No diddy. Sim suggested new financial strategies, which include but are not limited to accepting taxes and fees in Bitcoin. He said owning the biddy would preserve Vancouver's purchasing power and guard against the lizard folk. Okay, I added that part in. But a guard against the volatility caused by the lizard folk, debasement and inflationary pressures of the traditional currencies. Sim also said that including Bitcoin in Vancouver's financial reserves and payment options would ultimately benefit the taxpayers by preserving the value and purchasing power of the precious tax dollars. Our tax dollars are so precious, gentlemen. Why are we always allowing our own government to money launder it to these foreign countries? Yeah, I mean, what's really going on in the U.S. right now makes you think, doesn't it? Sim requested, but anyways, we're talking Vancouver now. Sim requested a report on the Bitcoin-friendly city strategy by the end of the first quarter of next year, which would include the feasibility, risks, and potential benefits of the BIDI adoption. The study will encompass, but not be limited to, a review of the implications of the asset management and conversion, developing a comprehensive framework for the open Bitcoin storage and liquidation of the involving of the wider crypto community when building the proposals. Vancouver, please stand up. So there you go. Where's my Canadians at? Make some noise, eh? Will there be a gong present? The gong is always present because here's how the gong works. The vibration which is created, each gong strike is embedded into the unconscious mind. You can relive that vibration and create the gong strike. The gong strike. That's the power of the unconscious mind. Tapping into the Christ consciousness. Literally, you can tap into that vibration at will. It's in your unconscious. We hit the gong at least a dozen times every stream. It's embedded into the unconscious mind. So you want to raise your vibration, tap into Christ consciousness, just download that sound. And there you go. You're welcome. What kills me is the fact that the top 10 US-based Bitcoin spot ETFs purchased almost 500 million of the BIDI yesterday, yet the price goes down. What kind of simulation are we living in, Greg? I question the same thing. Cuddle Shouty, keep her warm. Shout out to all the BIDI baddies. Thankness. I was in the pool. George Costanza. Little George Costanza. Is it unique? But once you figure it out, you'll enjoy it. Hey now, did you say pool party? Are we having a pool party? No Speedos, gentlemen, please. But anyways, welcome everyone live. What's crack-a-lackin'? We got 700 people on the stream. Right now, we're live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. We're about to get into the... If you haven't figured it out, I get more and more bullish as the show goes on. We always save the best for the last. And Eric Trump just came out there in Abu Dhabi at the event on stage and said, I believe Bitcoin's going to hit $1 million per coin. I'll be breaking down that prediction for you here as our feature story of the day. So spread the word. According to your faith, it'll be done unto you, Jesus Christ. Amen. They bought it under the table at the lower price. That's why the biddies go down. No showing off your marble bag. Yeah, we don't want to see the marble bag. Save the marbles. Where do you store the marbles? Hopefully in a marble sack. We don't want to see the marble sack. Anyways, pretty little bitty going up.
No plan B needed, I have the biddy. Bitcoin is my...
Did I mention it's hunting season?
Plan A, B, C, D, and E. There is no other plan for me. I am with the bit rip through the dips, biddy Bitcoin. It's my plan A, B, C, D, and E. I'm team BTC.
Here's the official announcement verified by Bitcoin Magazine. Microsoft shareholders vote against Bitcoin investment proposal. Preliminary votes show. Apparently, they're preliminary votes. This was the big news we were supposed to hear today. So thus far, it sounds like a no. However, I'll keep you posted if we get any updates. But as of right now, it doesn't look like a go. Yep, the UAE right now has hosting the world's largest Bitcoin conference. They're not playing no games. Middle East oil money flowing into the biddy. They're already accumulating. They just haven't made the announcement yet. Mark my words. It's already happening behind closed doors. Yeah, this freaking guy. I wonder if he had any pull there in that decision. Because we all know he's an enemy of humanity, right? He's right up there with like Fauci. Who else? The Biden crime family. Maybe Soros. Max Kaiser tweet right here. Andreas Antonopoulos started in 2012. Kaiser Report started talking about Bitcoin in 2010 at 25 cents. Facts. Because someone, I guess, on stage said it started with Andreas Antonopoulos in 2011. Now Eric Trump, the son of the U.S. president, preaching about Bitcoin. It's ironic. I actually got orange pilled by Andreas Antonopoulos, so much respect to Andreas. But yeah, the true OG, there's only one king. It's not Saylor. It's Max. Max started preaching Bitcoin when it was 25 cents. There's evidence of that via the InfoWars Alex Jones episode with him on, like back in 2009 or 2010. And then, of course, via the Kaiser Report 2010, 2011, Bitcoin was less than $1. So there's the true OG right there. Shout out Max Kaiser, just reposted your brother. Appreciate you. Looking forward to meeting you and Stacy in about a month. Literally, in 1 month from today. I'll be in El Salvador. How cool. For the big Max and Stacy Invitational. I'm looking forward to that one. Historic vote, huge mistake. Can't fix stupid. You cannot fix stupid. So maybe today, Microsoft is one of the wealthiest companies in the world as far as market cap is concerned. But a lot of companies can surpass them, the smarter companies, that is. Max is the OG of the biddy. Hands down. Hands down. But anyways, next story of the day. Here we go. Riot Platforms raises $500 million to buy the biddy amid this price surge. That's right. Riot Platforms proposed raising $500 million, which is a $500 million, to buy more of the biddy. The company may conduct a private bond issue for qualified institutional investors. We call this the sailor put. Its decision comes as Bitcoin hovers around the all-time high, and other industry heavyweights have made large acquisitions at the top of the prices. Now, Riot offers senior convertible notes through private offering memorandums. Sounds very similar to MicroStrategy. Purchasers would have the option of buying $75 million more in notes within 3 days of their initial purchase. The offering will be subject to market conditions, it said, and no mention was made of the interest payments. The notes will be unsecured senior obligations with a January 15, 2030 maturity date and will be redeemed or converted into Riot common stock at the company's election. The conversion rate and other terms will be determined at the time of the pricing of the offering. Riot will use the funds to acquire additional biddy, and for the general corporate purposes, Riot held 10,427 biddy at the end of the third quarter of the year after producing 1,104 biddy that quarter and selling 0 biddies. It produced 844 Bitcoin in the previous quarter. Meanwhile, according to Miner Magazine, even publicly traded Bitcoin miners and data centers are not counting Riot, have issued convertible bonds since June to raise a total of $5.2 billion. Damn. And of that amount, 70% was raised in the last 4 weeks leading up to December 5th, as Saylor announced here. Riot is a company on the Bitcoin standard. You damn right. And notable amongst those offerings was Core Scientific's $350 million issue in August, which was raised to $400 million the following day. Mara, formerly Marathon Digital, also issued $1 billion in convertible notes. They just made the $1.1 billion buy, which we announced earlier, and they now have 6,474 more Bitcoin and hold approximately 34,797. I believe they're the largest miner Bitcoin hodler. And on December 9th, which was yesterday, the same day of Riot's announcement, we had MicroStrategy said it acquired another 21,550 Bitcoin for $2.1 billion between December 2nd and the 8th, paying an average price of roughly 99,000 per BTC. And speaking of 99, I got 99 problems. Biddy ain't one. Hit me. And Michael Saylor in an interview recently said, I actually watched the interview, I'm sure I'll be buying Bitcoin at 1 million per coin, which we all know is inevitable. So there you go, crypto bros. Let's freaking go. 25 cents. Just imagine how much Bitcoin Max has since he started buying at 25 cents. Practically could have been lower. That's when he started talking about it. For all we know, Max was stacking the sats at a penny a Bitcoin. Shit. Satoshi, if there's any human being on the planet, in my opinion, that can rival Satoshi's 1.1 million Bitcoin supply, it's Max. No other human being. Zero, zilch, nada. Bring facts. Where you at? Shout out to the War Paint. Lumpy Life. Apple, it's your move. That's right. You already know. The CEO is named Tim Cook, right? He's very bullish on Bitcoin. I've heard his interviews, and Steve Wozniak has been bullish on Bitcoin for a long time. Wozniak is a smart man. And if Steve Jobs was alive, he'd be all in on the biddy. Smart men. What do smart men do? They adopt thy biddy. Cheers to the crazy ones, bros. And rest in peace, Jobs. If you're having fiat problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems. Biddy ain't one. My son and husband are getting Satoshi shirts for Christmas. Perfect. Get them a matching hat if you haven't already ordered it. BitcoinCaps.net. Show Sergio some love. He creates all these hats for Bukele himself. and for Max and all the OGs. So this is the direct source. And you're going to get insane prices, fast delivery, no middleman. Boom. Same spot I get my caps from, bitcoincaps.net. This is the Bukele 2029 Camo Edition. Just came out. Brand new. Get it while the getting is good, because it's hunting season. And when it's hunting season, these caps are going to sell out. I already bought a hat for the hubby. Nice. Perfect. Love it. And thank you for supporting Sergio. JV, we need Saylor to bring some facts around the Google while the quantum computing... Fuck the quantum computing. Here's the thing. Bitcoin is programmable money. As they're making strides in quantum advancements and computing, do you not think the devs over at the Bitcoin Core are not going to upgrade and program the Bitcoin to be far superior to whatever quantum computing exists? If quantum computing was really a threat to the bitty, people's wallets would be getting hacked left and right. I haven't heard one story of a quantum computer hacking a single Bitcoin wallet. So it's not a concern. It's programmable money. It's always going to be programmed ahead of the curve. We got the smartest people on the planet working as the Bitcoin devs. The smartest of the smartest. So I'm not concerned. In fact, that was actually one of the stories I was going to read, but I had to select 6. I only do 6 stories a day. Sometimes there's like an abundance of stories. Other days it's like a challenge. I got to find stories and, rack my brain. But I was originally going to read that story, but I'm like, it's so like not happening. I'm not concerned is my point. So I'm not worried about that right now. I have a feeling it's going to be a rocket today. Bukele camo for the win. Exactly. Yeah, Cardano gets hacked. Solana goes down all the time. I've never heard of a story of Bitcoin going down once. I haven't heard of a story of a Bitcoiner getting hacked unless you do something stupid. Like a phishing attack, you're on an exchange. It's not a real exchange. It's a scammer, a fake website. But if you secure your seed phrase properly, it's virtually impossible. It's virtually impossible to hack. Andreas Antonopoulos had an analogy. I don't want to put words in his mouth and butcher it, so I'm not going to, I haven't listened to it in forever, but it was something along the lines of, it's like trying to hack a Bitcoin address. It would be like an alien coming from another planet and then trying to find one grain of sand on the entire planet. It's impossible to do. Find that one secret grain of sand out of the entire earth. You know what I mean? So it's virtually impossible. Otherwise, you know what I mean? Bitcoin wouldn't be worth $100,000 or $95,000 a coin. It'd be worth nothing because it's hackable. So what's the big deal? 100,000 party still on? Absolutely. We're having a hundo party. Make sure you're in the Discord. As soon as the venue and the date are announced, it's going to be announced directly in the Discord, discord.cryptonewsalerts.net. So just make sure you're in there. What's up, JB? Smoking a sage from Sarasota, Florida. I dig it. Shout out Jay Nice, Sarasota in the building. Holding it down. But anyways, fam, one more sip. We'll continue with the news. Well. Not my proper song there.
God, Satoshi educated me through God. Satoshi freed me through God. Satoshi changed me. Plan A, B, C, D, and E. Bitcoin's the only financial plan for me. Angels in the orange.
Shout out to all the angels in the orange. Holding it down. But anyways, next story today. This is big. China to adopt the biddy. Not only that, but CZ, former Binance CEO, no longer the CEO, but the founder, and I believe the richest in crypto on paper. I think his net worth was once 40 billion, maybe 50 billion, and now that Bitcoin's at an all-time high, maybe close to 100 billion. I'm just speculating, but on paper, he is the richest in crypto. He says it's inevitable for China to build a Bitcoin reserve, and his blood is obviously China. He's a Chinaman. He's not from China, he's from Canada, but he's Chinese, so he understands the Chinese culture, clearly. The former Binance CEO CZ said China would be one of the countries to adopt a strategic Bitcoin reserve, possibly following in the footsteps of a plan proposed by the incoming U.S. presidential administration. This is the game theory and global hash wars, which Max Kaiser coined. Speaking at the Bitcoin MENA conference in Abu Dhabi, December 9th yesterday, Zhao said he believed the smaller countries would likely be the first to adopt the Bitcoin reserve, for example, El Salvador, but the change could happen slowly. He added that China's position on crypto is harder to predict given the lack of transparency from its own government. Quoting him here, Trump has not gotten into office yet, and the strategic Bitcoin reserve has not been activated yet. So I think as soon as that actually happens, we'll see the other countries do. Let's go. We'll get the first mover's advantage, fam. CZ, who grew up, he did grow up in China. I didn't know that. I thought he grew up in Canada. He said that the country could move really, really fast on policies if it wanted. He added he hadn't seen any evidence the government was hoarding Bitcoin, but it was inevitable for it to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Quoting him here, I'd be shocked if the Chinese government announced something and then do it. I'd be much less surprised if they accumulate and then announce. They have to do it at some point because it is the only hard asset. There is no second best. And establishing a strategic national Bitcoin stockpile was one of the President Trump campaign promises to the attendees at the July Nashville conference. Critics of the plan have suggested it would only benefit the Bitcoin holders, but likely causing the price to increase if the U.S. government purchases and holds 1 million coins. My question for the government, why so bearish? 1 million. RFK Jr. proposed 4 million. I think the United States can get to 10 million, especially if they sold all that crap precious metal gold, if you feel what I'm saying, Peter Shifty. Now, CZ was released from the U.S. federal prison back in September. He served 4 months after pleading guilty and violating the country's anti-money laundering laws. And as part of the agreement with Binance after stepping down as the CEO in November of 2023, CZ will not have any part in managing or operating the crypto exchange in the future. His felony charge also restricts him from certain business activities, but he hinted that Trump could pardon him after taking office in January 20th. So there's the plan. Here's my idea. Trump, day one, pardon Ross, pardon CZ, and pardon Julian Assange. Can you do that? And then fire Gary Gensler. Tell him to go home and get his freaking shine box already. We're sick of him. It's hunting season. JV is a hunting. I'll send him a big rips ways in the air. Cheap Biddy, make sure to buy the dip as always. What's up, JV? What up in the hood? What's a crack-a-lackin'? Let me know. Nice time to buy the dip today. I'm loving it. He was, but quit years ago. Who you referring to? Does Eric Trump own the Biddy? You got to assume they own plenty of the Biddy. But that doesn't mean they have to disclose it to you if it's personal. The beautiful thing about Bitcoin, if you haven't figured it out, it's private. You can store your Bitcoin in a private wallet. It's nobody's business. You're not forced to announce what you have, what you don't have. Publicly traded companies, countries, things of this nature, they have to disclose what they have to their shareholders and to the public, yada, yada, yada. So who really knows how much crypto the Trump family owns? I know on record they say like there's 7 million of NFTs and well, let's consider their family's worth maybe $5 to $10 billion. Speculative. I'm just throwing some numbers out there. They gotta own some damn biddies. I know for a fact Trump owns at least one biddy because at the conference in Nashville he was gifted a physical biddy by the David, the guy who put on the conference at Bitcoin Magazine, the CEO, David Bailey. He was gifted it. So he is a holder of Bitcoin. We know for a fact the president of Colombia is holding a Bitcoin as well. Samson Mao gifted it to them. What a beautiful, smart move for the OGs. Start gifting the leaders of the world Bitcoin, and then we can all say they're a Bitcoiner. What did Michael Saylor say to Dave Portnoy in that interview the other day? If you want 100 million people rooting for you, that's the Bitcoiners. Shout out to the fam. You embrace the biddy, and now you have 100 million people cheering for your success. That's the power of the Bitcoin community. Can I get an amen?
Angels in the orange. Yes, I said angels in the orange. I see angels in the cold storage. It's all in the orange. Sunrise, sunset, hope alive. life. Bitcoin isn't a bet, you have been told, never forget. This is your chance to change the tides and make your own sunlight. Oranges grow in the glow of a new sunrise. Live orange, get your vitamin C on, boost your financial immune system and your life quality.
Let's go. Shout out to the Aussie. Good day, JV. Gonna need more chips for those dips. Get the chips while the chips are getting. It's hunting season. Stack thy chips. 100%. Chips are for the dips. Let her rip. It's for the nip. Nipsey, the red-nosed nippinator. Guppy says howdy to the nipster. Shout out to the gupsters. Good to have you, gupsters. All right, next story, guys. That's big, though, for China, for real. I'm glad to hear that. I know it's only a matter of time. Clearly, if they don't adopt it, they're going to get left behind. Michael Saylor said the other day on X, he had a tweet like, there could only be like something like this. There could only be like 2 more Satoshis or Nakamotos, and ultimately saying nation states holding as much as Nakamoto holds, which is 1.1 million Bitcoin. Whoever gets the first mover's advantage, game on. They're going to have an unparalleled advantage over the rest of the game. So will it be the United States? I think so. Will it be all the states coming in first, adopting, making strategic reserve? Maybe. That's what Dennis Porter says, like Texas, Wyoming. There's many states, Florida, looking to adopt the biddy as well. So we'll see how fast the Trumpster takes action when he hits the office January 20th. It's going to be a hell of a year next year, family. I can feel it. Bitcoin super cycle. Send it. But anyways, next story of the day, let's discuss the 150,000 target as per PlanB, creator of the Bitcoin stock to flow model, the quant analyst himself, and then we'll dive into the brand new breaking news of Eric Trump. He just gave a speech on stage in Abu Dhabi at the big Bitcoin conference saying he believes Bitcoin will hit 1 million per coin. We'll break that baby down as well. But first, here we go. A widely followed analyst known for applying the stock to flow model to the biddy is unveiling his price target for this month, December. In the new interview, PlanB says Bitcoin can surge as high as $150,000. Send it this month. More than a 53% gain from the current value. Are you ready, gents and ladies? It's almost scary that it is happening again. It seems programmed. 3 years of boring bear markets, and then 1 year of the FOMO and the face-melting bull action. And it's like that all the past cycles. So if history is any guide, we're going to see it again. And I certainly think we're going to see that again. So indeed, 100,000, if not 150 G's. Somewhere between that for this month of December. JV has been calling for 124,000 by the end of December, virtually all year, which is the current target on the 1 week chart, which is right in the middle of his projected target. So we'll see if we hit it, family. Let me know your thoughts. He also says that based on historic precedents, Bitcoin may continue to go up. A series of rallies printing a new all-time high until at least June. That means many pump parties are incoming there, family. Again, if history is of any guide, the returns of the biddy are not normally distributed. So it is not like we'll get an all-time high and then the bear market and the all-time high is a middle ground. No, it's all-time high after all-time high after all-time high. It is very clustered. So maybe 6 to 12 months of the real bull market action. Send it. Let's freaking go. Can you feel what the nip is cooking? Because the nippinator's right here. This is Nipsey, the red-nosed nippinator. He's going to bring a very Merry Christmas this year. In fact, you can already see the holiday colors in the stream. There's a red right under the gong. And there's green. There's red and green. You can't see it. It's a little cut off, but trust me. We'll elevate the camera. Elevate that camera. Still can't see it, but just take my word for it. Take my word for it. It's hunting season. But yeah, there you go. We're about to break down Eric Trump's bullishness here in a minute. This is just pick up 1 million. Yeah, man. I was looking at that earlier. Right now, you can get, for less than $1,000, you can become a Satoshi millionaire. I encourage every single one of you watching the stream right now. There's 877 of you watching from all over the world. We're live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. So 877 of you, I'm going to assume you're already a Satoshi millionaire. But if you're not, for 1,000 USD, go do yourself a favor. Do it right now while there's a dip. And let me know. We'll celebrate. We'll congratulate you. We'll strike the gong. Game on. Because Satoshi millionaires today have a good opportunity to one day become millionaires, right? Bitcoin millionaires. because the sats are going up forever, Laura. And that's a fact, Jack. Hence, it's a blackjack. Hit me. Berkshire Hathaway coming soon. Morning, Nippinator. Fam, I got to get an Xmas tree. My husband is leaving to Vegas tomorrow. Have a great day. We'll be safe out there. I hope you find the perfect Xmas tree for you and the fam, a short coin, and Merry Christmas. I personally believe the price of the biddy is being artificially suppressed right now. Real manipulation. Let me tell you something. It's hunting season, Greg. It's hunting season. Not to be a downer, but the Bitcoin daily is hovering just above the 50 RSI. If it breaks, it may experience more sell-off pressure. It's good to be in the know. Thank you, Greg. Berkshire, whatever happened to the Charlie Munkster? Just saying, all enemies of Bitcoin shall perish. I don't make up the rules.
Orange plan is plan A, B, C, D, and E. Orange skies, endless rise, freedom flies with open eyes. Ledger lines, the world aligns, no middlemen, no more confines. Truth engraved in blocks of time, immutable, sublime. A full moon bright, calling to a better path, a better way.
Let's go. And again, fam, we're live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. I stream every day. I always pin the stream when I'm live on the top of X on my profile so you can find it. If you guys can repost it, greatly appreciated. All comments and quotes from the repost get reposted, and it just brings way more eyeballs to the live stream. And I'll repost you guys back. I'll follow you back if I'm not already following you. My account's about to hit 36,000 followers, so I'm happy to follow you guys and show support. Much appreciated. And if you guys can drop comments, how the algorithm works on X, verified accounts, that comment is the only metric the algorithm cares about when it comes to like monetization and stuff like that. So if you guys can drop comments in the stream on X, it's always appreciated as well. Can only help, because I don't think there's monetization on streams or something, because it makes no sense how my pay on X is $17 when I stream for several hours every day and we have thousands of people on every live. So it makes no sense. So my only assumption is, for whatever reason, live streaming is not monetized on X. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I would like to assume I would make more than $17 a payday on X if it was being monetized. So I'm assuming it's not. But who really knows with the lizard folk at bay? That's why it's hunting season. I got approximately 50 million sats. That's my man right there. Congratulations, Kia. Weird music begins. You want more music?
The code is law, no hands to sway or pay. Turn
This is called fire music. And it is weird because all the greats are weird, including yours truly.
your brain on. Get your Bitcoin. Plan A, B, C, D, and E. Bitcoin's the only plan for me. Decentralized, no inflation, taking your gains. Work for prosperity instead of sweating for them and buy Bitcoin.
How many Satoshi millionaires? Can I get an I in the chat or a one? One and I's look the same. If you're currently at least a Satoshi millionaire, one or an I in the chat. Let me know. Let's celebrate. I would like to see 888 eyes because of 888 folks watching the stream. I was writing a plan A, B, C, D, E as the 100,000 was hitting. Oh, wow. And it was published on that day. No way. That was the evening we hit it. And it's official 100K day. Correct. So we're all going to remember December 4th as Bitcoin 100K day moving forward. This gong strike is for all the Satoshi millionaires. Let's represent, again, less than $1,000. Every single one of you could be a Satoshi millionaire today if you're not already. Lots of ones. Congratulations, fam. Love to see that. Being highly effective right now. Lots of paper hands. Highly leveraged longs are getting whack, 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 whack. Market, mess them up. Bought the dip. Congratulations. Lumpia life. I see lots of eyes and ones, so congratulations to all of you. Very proud of you guys. Well done. Keep stacking the sats. Next goal will be to become a multi-Satoshi millionaire. Yeah? Just reposted your boss. Crypto News Alert says, live, tune into the best show. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Mr. Gates, do you even Bitcoin, bro? Gates, are you even Bitcoining, bro? Or are you all sour over it? We know he talks down upon Bitcoin over the years, of course. Him and Buffett and Munger, these are the enemies of the mankind. Thy enemy. But eventually, thy enemies are going to join the Bitcoin team. They have no choice, or they become extinct. It's just the way it is. My next goal is to crash a boat every time I get to 1 million sats. There's a good reason to rent boats. Live chat is so good with the live interaction. Thank you, Diana. I hear it's your favorite part of the show, so I'm honored to spend a lot of time in the live chat. This is my favorite part. I get to interact, read everyone's comments. It's always my favorite part. When I'm reading stories, it's low-key. It feels like work. Low-key. It's like, am I working? What am I doing? But this is the fun part. But let's finish the work for the day, shall we? Let's get rid of the work. Now for our feature story of the day. Eric Trump predicts Bitcoin will hit $1 million and praises the Bitcoin scarcity. That's right. He was just at the Abu Dhabi event major Bitcoin conference. And let me just quote what he had to say. This is word for word paraphrasing, not paraphrasing, but I was just looking for a different term here. But he says, I am confident Bitcoin is going to hit 1 million. Quoting him from the conference, I can tell you a hell of a lot more eyes are going to be open when Bitcoin hits $1 million. And I am confident it's going to hit 1 million. I think we're all confident in this room that it's going to hit 1 million. Can I get an amen? Amen. So yeah, that's pretty damn good. And also, former Trump's campaign chairman, former chairman for the Trump campaign says, to those celebrating 100,000 Bitcoin, you are going to be celebrating much higher. My only response to this, thanks, Captain Obvious. That's like, we don't know that, but it's all good. I love the support. Eric Trump, the American businessman, executive vice president of the Trump Organization, and son of the POTUS, Donald Trump, the one and only Don, the Dapper Don, the real Dapper Don. I'm talking John Gotti here. Predicted that Bitcoin will someday hit 1 million. Trump took the stage with a keynote speech as Bitcoin, I don't know if that's pronounced Mena or Mina, whatever, at Abu Dhabi, December 10th, to praise Bitcoin as the financial paradigm and a global asset. He expressed confidence that the Bitty will hit 1 million per coin one day, highlighting the crypto's potential to transform the global economy in beautiful ways. The businessman also predicted that more governments will embrace thy Bitty in the coming years, stressing that early adopters will be amongst those who win. Get your W's now. And I ain't talking George W. In his speech, Trump emphasized Bitcoin is not just another asset. It's not just an investment, describing it instead as a global asset. It's a store of value. It's a hedge against inflation. It's a hedge against political turmoil, political instability, acts of God, hurricanes, fires, floods, tornadoes, guys. That's what makes it so powerful. Holy shit, I'm repeating that. It's a store of value. It's a hedge against inflation. It's a hedge against political turmoil, political instability, acts of God, hurricanes, fires, floods, tornadoes. Guys, that's what makes it so powerful. Shout out Trump. Respect, brother. Trump mentioned Bitcoin's decentralized nature, which doesn't require any of the middlemen to operate, as opposed to the tens of thousands of banksters pushing the credit apps and the paperwork with these crazy, outrageous fees. One major feature of the Bitcoin is scarcity, which refers to the limited supply of the 21 million bitties, he noted. I can tell you a hell of a lot more eyes are going to be open when Bitcoin hits 1 million, and I'm confident it's going to hit 1 million. I think we're all confident in this room that it's going to hit 1 million. Why so bearish, Trump? Why so bearish? Trump isn't alone in predicting Bitcoin will break 1 million. We also have major bulls like Michael Saylor and ARK Investors' Cathie Wood, who also highlight Bitcoin's potential to reach 1 million, which we commonly cover here in the pod. Of course, we even had predictions from Saylor saying Bitcoin will one day hit 100 million per coin. Now some guy at the event said it's going to 400 million, which ultimately means Michael's right. It's going up forever, Laura. And according to Trump, the world has been slow in adopting the Bitty. And that's not a surprise, given that the other disruptive techs like email have taken a time to gain the widespread popularity. Created back in 1970, emails took 25 frickin' years to gain mass adoption, he said. Adding people are slow as hell, slow as molasses to adapt the new technology. He's right. Trump shared a story about a close friend who told him Bitcoin was funny money 6 months ago. when coincidentally, the bank that he works for is one of the 5 banks in the world, the big 5. They created the crypto desk, and they're putting hundreds of billions of dollars into cryptos or inventing ETFs every single day. So, hypocrites, if you're to ask me. What's next for the IBIDI? In addition to the Bull 1 million prediction, Trump expressed confidence that the BIDI has the power to transcend the borders and the institutions. Bitcoin Super Saiyans, where are you at? And those who fail to adopt the technology will lose. Quoting him here, we're going to see that the banks have to adapt. We're going to see the governments have to adapt. The governments will adapt. Those who embrace the IBIDI, those who embrace this digital revolution, those who embrace the digital currency, the people who come in early, we're going to be the people who win. Where my winners at? All my Bitcoiners. Trump concluded his address by congratulating the Bitcoin community on Bitcoin passing the coveted 6-figure 100,000 milestone for the first time in history. And I don't know why Cointelegraph in every single article says December 5th. I was here. I was streaming live. We witnessed it. It was freaking December 4th in the evening around 10 p.m., 11 p.m. here in Puerto Rico. So the 4th for the record. But quoting him one last time, Bitcoiners, I love you. The Trump family loves you. It's truly a great honor to be here today. And the trumpets are blown. There you have it, fam. Let me know if you agree, disagree with Trump, the bullish prediction. And again, Mark Ross also predicted one Bitcoin to be worth $400 million per coin. With that being shared, welcome everyone to the Q&A segment of the live stream. We're about to premiere a brand new music video. But first, I'm going to end the poll. I asked, when $1 million Bitcoin price, will it be this cycle, which means between now and 2028? Or will it be between 2028 and 2032, which would be the next cycle? Or will it be the following cycle, 2032 to 2036? Let me know. Let me go ahead and end the poll. Welcome everyone to the live stream. There's your opportunity to get your questions answered and all that fun stuff. But here's the results. Survey says next cycle. 45% of you believe it will happen between 2028 and 2032. 28% of you say this cycle. And 26% of you say the third cycle from now. That's out of 253 votes. Greatly appreciate all the feedback, of course. So here's what we're going to do. Unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end, even though it's hunting season. Gentlemen, we're going to continue with the uncensored extended version of the podcast, which is exclusive on X and Rumble, which means right now we're streaming on all 3 platforms. The stream will continue on X and Rumble, and the stream will end on YouTube. So we have 1,000 people watching right now. If you're one of the 200-ish folks on YouTube, head on over to the Rumble. It's rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. Again, rumble.cryptonewsalerts.net. And let's get ready to rumble. Mona. And that the YouTube stream should be ending any moment.